So when you see those mountains off in the distance, you know what that means. That means we're back here at beautiful Lake George. Always a nice place to be. Although it's June 1st, and the water's, well, as you can tell by this little temperature gauge here, it's not exactly a sauna. Nonetheless, I'm going to go knee deep, which is about as far as I dare go. And the ladies are having a fine little time out here. Huh? All right, this is not going to be a full immersion because that would be, well, crazy. But it is going to be kind of a knee-deep sort of thing, so let's do this. 63 isn't the worst temperature in the world. Better hitch my pants up because I don't want icicles building up on my lower part of my shorts here. Hey, this isn't bad. My feet don't hurt yet. Maybe we should go down there and check them out. You know, it's not that bad. I've been in here about a minute and my ankles aren't killing me. 63 is kind of like the borderline where the pain sort of ceases, at least. All right, I'm happy. Hallelujah. Well, I'm not all the way in. That's heart attack inducing. Gotta get rid of the old grease. Fire up the Barbie. Okay, it's chicken time. This will take very little time at all to cook this because it's pretty much unfrozen. You hear that? It's that's a motorcycle up on Lakeshore Drive, which is about 200 yards away. But it's a Americade week here in Lake George, and so we got a big invasion of motorcycles, which is kind of fun if you want to go wade into it. But they make a bit of racket, only for a couple of days, though. Well, it's probably a little hard to see, but we're getting some bouncing hail here. That's not supposed to happen in the dead of summer. I mean, the dead of late spring. Yeah, a little bit of stuff bouncing off the pavement here. And it's noisy, too. Well, we're creeping up on mid-June here in Lake George, and you see all this green stuff here? There's a lot more of it. You can practically walk on it. It's probably pine pollen, and it all comes gets corralled in here in the dock areas in mid-June. And people if they're sensitive to pine pollen, they'll get the sneezes. It doesn't bother me much, but piles up in the water, and then it disappears quickly. But it's ugly because if you go swimming in that, you're going to get painted green. And we've certainly had our share of the smoky atmosphere from the Canadian forest fires. And it cleared out about 2 days ago, but it seems to be coming back. It's got that gray, pasty look out in the distance there. Of course, that's quite a haul. That's about 2-3 miles in that direction, but it's back, and some people are saying it's going to be a feature around here all summer if the winds blow the wrong way. Luckily, it doesn't smell, but apparently it's not good for you. So, taking a little bit of a tourism detour here in the Lake George area. This is a water slide world. Hasn't been open for a couple of years, and I took my kids here probably 25 or 30 years ago, and we had a ball here. Well, it's been closed. The owner passed away, I believe. And the land's been sold. They're going to put some apartments in here and some mixed-use commercial stuff. So the demolition of the place has begun. And I know I went down this hill at one point. It was good fun. It was a 90-degree day when we came here, so it was a perfect day to do this with the kids. And we had a ball. But I imagine running something like this gets expensive. And with the shortage of help these days, how do you find enough lifeguards to keep an eye on everybody? So it's understandable nobody wants to keep this thing in business, because, and the land, my goodness, the land is huge. It goes forever. So there'll be something new here in a year or two. There's a little visitor to the yard, chewing on the bushes. Hopefully she doesn't go around to their garden and start eating the new hosta. Yeah, wiggle your tail. Well, she or he has seen me and doesn't much care. There you go. Taking a walk. All right, throughout most of my adulthood, I have grown big gardens, big vegetable gardens. Up here it's a little more difficult because the deer eat everything. They get out, if you put it out there someplace, chomp, the deer get it. So I do it right here on the deck. Got these guys at the garden shop and they're ready to go in their little gardeny tub. Let's go. So there you go. This is how we do tomato farming here in the Adirondacks, with a decidedly unfriendly population of critters that like to chew on stuff that's accessible. So this one here on the right, the left rather, is a grape type one, and they should be, as you can see, I'm so good at this now, I've even got 6 of them already. And this one over here is a Jet Star. It's just your sort of average industrial tomato that you know, good sized sandwich tomato or salad or whatever. And there it is. And it gives me tomato happiness all summer long. You hear that little peep peep peeping? I assume it's some kind of juvenile bird, and I have no idea what it is, and I haven't seen it. But it's been doing that for about a week. Yeah, circle of life stuff again, huh? That's a crow over on the other side there, but something up there. And what would a day on the lake be without cute little ducky babies? Hey. Thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody.